For the past 3 to 4 years, I've been on my own mental health and self-improvement journey, and over the course of that time, I've found a few ways to make the process a little bit easier. As someone who overthinks everything he does and constantly is forgetting about the things that are important, I needed to find ways to make certain tasks so easy that they're brainless. What's going on, guys? My name is Nick, also known as Dunnderhead. Today I'd like to share with you some simple habits I've been using to make my days just a little bit easier. Let's fix you a little bit. You're a little bit off center here. Now, this is heavily focused around my day and my personal life, so this isn't going to be exactly copy and paste for your life, but hopefully you can learn something to be able to incorporate it into your day. In order to keep this short, I'm just going to jump right in so we're not dealing with me rambling as much as possible. Number one, fairly simple, is making your bed. Now, I know the classic motivational self-improvement guru is going to tell you making your bed every morning, waking up at 5 a.m. is going to make you a better person. That's not what this is about. If you're someone like me, an introvert, you work and live in your bedroom. And for me, my room is pretty small, so the only place I really have to relax is my bed. The problem is I'm chronically depressed, so the second I get into my bed and under the covers, I'm not getting out of bed. Making my bed reminds me that my bed is only for sleeping and what my sleep doctor and I have determined as couch time for when I'm watching TV. Basically, making my bed keeps me out of my bed because I don't want to mess it up. It reminds me, don't get into bed because this isn't what this time is for. Plus, making my bed makes my room look like less of a disaster for these videos or for just in general. It makes me feel a little bit neater as a person. The next one I want to talk about is my laundry basket that doubles as a hamper. I don't have a lot of clothing. This comes from me trying to live with a more minimalistic mindset. Even if I had a lot of laundry to do, my rule that I have a laundry bag. Picked that up from the military. Having a laundry bag helps me separate my dirty laundry from my laundry basket. My laundry bag goes into my laundry basket and acts as a hamper. Once that hamper is full, it's time to do laundry. As soon as I get the laundry done, I take it into my room, I put it on my bed, and I have to fold it. At the very worst, if I, for example, do my laundry late at night, the first thing that goes on my task list is fold laundry the next morning. Making my hamper and my laundry basket be the same thing. My clean laundry can't sit in my laundry basket because that's my hamper, so I can't throw dirty clothing on top of my clean clothing. The next habit I have is, it's a little more of a quality of life thing for grocery shopping. On my phone, I have a grocery list that stays the same, except when I need to add new things to it. In my Notes app, I have an entire list of regular groceries that I end up grabbing. And next to each one is a checkbox. So when I need to get an item or I need to remember that I need to go grocery shopping, I have my grocery list right on my phone. And to make this an even more brainless task, on my home screen is where the widget for it is. It's right here on my home screen. So I tap that and the list comes up. So I can easily access it at any time. The next one is a relatively new habit that I've been trying out. It is related to how I was creating my work week. Some of you might remember in some of my older videos, I talk about how in the morning I have a set work time. From 9 to 12 is my time that I work on my YouTube channel or get other work done. Well, now I am currently going back to college for the third time, so I have to kind of make more time for study time and a little bit less on the YouTube channel. But I still want to get YouTube stuff done, so when I want to get any particular task done, I set an hour timer. I have only an hour to get whatever I can done in that hour. My focus time is around an hour. I am only able to keep myself focused on one task without having to fight for that focus for about an hour. For some, that timeline differs. Others, it's like down to 15 minutes. Some, it's up to 4 hours. Those 3 hours that I was originally working, I wasn't able to keep myself focused. So I spent a lot of time and a lot of my energy focusing on trying to stay focused. So basically how my work schedule looks like now is in the morning, I study for an hour. Typically, I have 2 study periods, so the morning I have that 1 hour, and then later on in the afternoon I have another hour, and then I'll go into my stream, or we'll do more YouTube work, or whatever happens throughout the day. I do it for an hour at a time, and I'm able to get work done during that hour because I'm able to maintain my focus for that hour. Highly recommend this one. It helps with preventing burnout on a lot of tasks, and it's really allowed me to get more done in less time. My next tip is one that I've recommended in a couple of videos, which is separating work areas from play areas. Another way to put this is separating messy areas from organized areas. One of my big hobbies is Magic the Gathering. For those of us who play Magic, we know Magic cards get everywhere. Especially if you drop a pile or it slides off the table, they just like to scatter. But specifically, when I'm trying to build a deck or put together a new brew and just coming up with new ideas, you end up with piles all over the place. My problem was that I was putting that stuff on my desk. I was playing on my desk with all of my Magic cards, and the issue with that is that when it came time to work, I had to clean up the Magic cards, put them away, and then come back to work. I've got a small collection, and it's still a ton of cardboard. I would use all of my momentum that I had to get work done to clean up that pile, to clean up that mess, put everything away, and then by the time I was done, I didn't have any of that momentum, that energy, that desire to work anymore because I used it all up trying to clean up my mess. So now what I have set up is I have this table over here that you can probably see in the corner where the lamp is. That is specifically my Magic desk. Magic cards don't touch this desk except under very specific circumstances. This is my work desk. This is where work gets done. Magic cards don't touch this desk because that creates friction points and barriers that prevent me from getting work done. Separating play areas from work areas is extremely necessary for those of us who require the momentum to be able to stay motivated. The next tip is a daily to-do list, a daily task list, things that you don't have to do every single day, but that you have to get done that day. I personally used to use sticky notes that I would, every morning, take one, slap it on the desk, and write down my task list for the day. Now I've switched to a pocket notebook because the problem with the sticky note was I wasn't able to take it with me. Having it on me at all times in a pocket notebook, I don't forget as easily that I have things to do because I check this regularly. What this does for me is that as I cross things off my list and I get things done, it feels really good to see that that one thing is now done, it's finished. But the second thing, instead of my brain seeing that I have this list of many things to do, I just have that one list to get done. I don't have 14 things to do today. I have one thing to do today, and that is get the list done. That allows me to be able to just kind of remove a lot of the frustration and anxiety around having to get so many things done. Instead, I just have this list to get done, and it's as simple as that. The last big one, you know it, you love it, it's the habit tracker. The habit tracker has been an incredible tool for me to get a bird's eye view on my daily life. The daily task list is for tasks that are temporary, things that I just have to get done that day. The habit tracker is for the things that I have to get done daily. The key reason why I started tracking my habits was I was terrible at getting my teeth brushed at night. I would forget to brush my teeth at night because I'd get so tired, I'd get into bed and then go, oh, I didn't brush my teeth, but I'm too lazy to get out of bed. Habit tracking allows me to see every single day throughout the day as I'm getting my daily mandatories done. Oh yeah, I need to remember that. It's a reminder and it's a checklist for those daily mandatories. Not having to keep those things in your mind. Same thing with the daily task list. Not having to keep those things up here and remember, oh, I've still got to do that. I've still got to do that. I'm not wasting all of that mental energy trying to remember those things, creating more anxiety, more frustration around getting these tasks done, and more frustration towards myself for not getting them done. I don't have to worry about that because it's written down in a place where I spend a lot of my time. So I know I've got to get this done today. Once they're done, I check them off. And then they get filled up with these little black boxes. And it looks good. And it feels good. I've been doing this since November of last year, and it's been an incredible opportunity to see what habits I've made significant progress in and what habits I haven't made as much progress in, things that I still need to work on. This is an incredible tool for getting those daily mandatories done. Being able to see that you're making progress in an area is extremely beneficial to your mental health and to your motivation to improve upon yourself. The purpose isn't for perfection. The purpose is to create consistency and create patterns that are beneficial to you, whether it's to do something more often that you weren't doing enough, or to do something less often that you were doing too much of. It doesn't matter if you miss a day. Perfect isn't real. Don't focus on, oh, I missed a day. Get it tomorrow. Don't focus on the negatives, because if you're trying to change, then you are changing. I hope this was helpful to any of you at all, and if you guys would like to see more of this kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment, let me know what you'd like to see, what you'd like to hear more about. I wish that I had the information that I'm giving out at 25. I really wish I had it when I was 18, and I hope that any information that I can give you will benefit you, because it's unfair that we're not given these tools early on in our lives. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Have a good one.